Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Let's Play Tales of Berseria. Last time we successfully got new swords, or more correctly, actually, did we ever actually? Do we have to equip those, or are those not a plot event? Yeah, let's go ahead and put those on. That seems good. I just thought about that. I'm like, did the game not actually apply those? Because that seems like a stupid thing this game would do. You have these new, like, storyline items, but unless you actually go in and tell them, hey, by the way, use these things we spent all this time actually creating. Oh, I forgot to do that.
Are we ready for this?
Alright, easy as pie.
You too.
That's their... I'm assuming they get better later, but I do like that, where they're just like, I'm going to acknowledge you the minimum I'm actually allowed to, because you suck. No, you suck. No, you suck. That's so extra every time she walks up to a boulder and she's just like, why the heck is she stabbing things with a sword if her kicks shatter a boulder? Like, that's not even, like, breaking a boulder. That is atomizing a boulder. Alright? We could talk to the death battle guys, but I'm pretty sure the centrifugal force required to atomize a boulder that is being performed on a regular basis well exceeds. Is that where the stupid... I've got a feeling that's where the lantern is. Although it also could be back here and I just missed it because I wasn't looking for it yet. That is still... I mean, I get why they're doing it, but it's so dumb that there's this whole, like, pseudo minigame of light a lantern to move forward. And I'm like, are you serious? Oh, I did not notice this. That makes it better. And I know it's like, well, Zelda had the lantern light thing. Yeah, but Zelda was made to be played by, like, 7-year-olds. Zelda Berseria has moved on enough that I expect better. Alright, so we'll go ahead and grab this. Now that we have solved the horrific puzzle of light a lantern. Like, I prefer puzzles that actually have solutions you have to figure out. That's just... It'd be like, what would the difference be? Okay. Are you going to actually attack me? What would the difference be between having, like, the map where you had to go over and crawl through and then this connected and you got behind this barrier and having to go and light the lamp? There's actually not one.
You and Shigure both use the Rangetsu style. But to me it looked like you both fight completely differently. Why is that?
Our school encompasses two distinct forms. To the outside world, we're known for fighting with a single greatsword. But we also study dual short swords should need arise.
So, Shigure uses the greatsword, and you use the short.
In most schools, wouldn't the secondary technique be used primarily in support of the first?
That's true for us as well. We learn the dual short swords to provide sparring partners for those studying the greatsword.
Then why would you handicap yourself against Lord Shigure? He's no mere swordsman.
As I'm painfully aware, Shigure is a true master. We trained together since we were small children. I was his sparring partner for 10 years. His skill with the greatsword is godlike. So, in order to beat him, I took up the short blades. To our school, it might be secondary, but it's what I know best.
You're badly disadvantaged in reach.
If I eliminate my fear, I have a chance. If I can control the terror of being split in half and I can step inside his guard, he'll have 2 times the trouble.
Eliminating fear, huh? A style for someone who's lost his humanity.
I was actually just thinking that, yeah.
It's like you two brothers are the very swords you carry.
Huh?
Stormhowl, a godlike sword known to all as the strongest there ever was. Stormquell, burdened by the ceaseless struggle to best the other. One, an exorcist who walks in the light. One, a demon moving through the shadows. The only thing these two polar opposites want
Is to cut down the other.
Precisely! Both are renowned blades. But I don't see what exorcists and demons have to do with it.
Well, to be fair, the only real purpose of exorcists is to stop demons. I do have to wonder what the origin of demons actually is. Because here's the thing. In Zestiria, and even at the beginning of this game, the only thing demons were known for was being a threat to human beings and having to be stopped. But we've seen Rokurou, and we've seen Velvet, who are both demons.
I don't think we have a chance!
I'm not doing this again. They somehow saw me. No, how do I leave? I guess I'm not leaving. Stop! How? I'm... Can I please leave? How do I leave? No, stop! Stop! What button do I press to leave, game? Oh my god. So dumb that they've changed the button on me. Will you please target these guys? Here we go again, guys. Go and hit us with one more. They keep me fully stocked on this, so there's no reason ever to not use them. No, I pressed the button. Alright, easy enough. Once I decided to stop trying to run away because I don't know how. Wait, how did you just... Oh, there's two of you. That'd be how. I got close, and all of a sudden it's like, dangerous encounter. I'm like, but there's only one guy. How is it dangerous? I think these guys are super slow, so I can just kind of casually run around and pick up stuff. So yep, that's the other side of that. Break on through to the other side. Mine. Oh, we just leave straight into town. Okay, if this is a mining base, I suppose that does make sense. Wait, you took a nap and everyone vanished? Okay, so real quick. Okay, so I suppose I should probably actually upgrade my stuff. Although you're not a blacksmith, are you? You are a blacksmith. Okay, you definitely have the Kuragane dagger, so I can just... Is this costing money to dismantle? I always forget. Alright, so... why can't I upgrade that? Required materials, none. Requires 300. Can I just not go beyond... Is it because I'm only level 3 as a weapon dealer, so I can't go past +3? Now that one requires gold scrap, so I know why that one can't go up. All right. Well, I suppose we should get on with this, huh? Don't see much of a reason to wait around.
There they are.
Which must mean they took out every one of the exorcists who went after them.
Hey, I told them not to bother. Now how did that sword of yours turn out? Fine, I'll find out for myself.
Interesting.
Rokurou, we can handle the exorcists. Go and find your victory.
Thanks.
All right, let's get down to business.
To defeat the Han?
Not bad. Better not die too quickly on me. I want this to be fun. Come on, bro. Don't hold back. Shut up.
Chivas.
Play games with me.
I
What is happening? Okay, I guess we're just dead then. Cool.
Come on now. Don't tell me you're finished.
Well, first of all,
Leave the fighting to me.
You know what you're getting into?
All right. Let's get down to business.
okay, let's try that again.
Not bad. Better not die too quickly on me. I want this to be fun. Come on, bro. Don't hold back. Shut up. Don't play games with me. Those are some fine-looking swords you got there.
Take a good look, because they're going to cut you
I can't
down.
move.
Yeah, that's right. Get into it. Keep it.
Why couldn't I move?
I love it.
Ready to die? Think you can dodge? Just try. Perfect mayhem!
What the hell just hit me? I like dodged the attack. I'm behind you. I'm behind you again. I gotta tell you, assuming he actually dies here, I'm gonna be a little disappointed. I was kind of looking forward to the ultimate Rokurou, overcomes his brother thing, and this is not going to give it to me. I do understand it from a plotline perspective.
Not bad at all. But I'm not done yet.
Okay, I was gonna say that seemed to happen right as he...
You put up a good fight. I'll give you that. But you're a frickin' demon. Shouldn't you bring more to the table than pretty damn good Rangetsu style? You don't have what it takes to win against the rightful heir.
Don't count me out. Just yet. I've got something to show you!
Oh, wow.
Take this!
That was actually really well done.
Now that was clever! clever! Giving up one of your own hands to go for my neck! If I was just a second slower, I'd be dead now. I like it. This is what I've been looking for. Alright, let's call it good here. Listen up! If y'all want any hope of beating me, come find me once you're more skilled and better armed.
I'll cut you down. No matter how many times I lose. No matter how many years it takes.
There we go. That's the face I'm looking for. So vicious. It's perfect.
What is wrong with him?
Shouldn't you be worrying more about your own skin? The entire Abbey knows by now that you're a traitor.
Except Artorias, who told me to do this.
That guy, he was really strong.
Yeah, that's kind of his whole MO.
He was. They all are.
But we will beat him if we must. No matter what it takes.
The Von Eltius here.
Let's get going.
Please, take me with you. I'll make a sword that surpasses Stormhowl yet. I know I will. But for another blade to beat Stormhowl, its wielder must be a swordsman of unmatched skill.
Hey, Eisen. Got any room on this pile of wood scrap for a suit of armor?
If not, make someone wear it.
Works for me. You heard him, Kurogane.
Many thanks.
He's less pissed about losing his head over nothing.
To find Grimoire and decipher the book. You know where we're going, right, kiddo?
Yeah. We're headed for the Assault Archipelago in Southgand.
Poppy said so adorable. Has the ability to trigger random paralysis related skills. Alright.
Velvet's demon hand. It's such a mysterious weapon. I can only imagine how much of a threat it will become to the Abbey.
Well, really, it's only a threat to
This calls for a
Artorias.
clear-headed breakdown of everything I know about it so far. It changes shape in a flash, and can devour most anything. How must that feel, to devour something with your hand like that? But it doesn't devour the bandages that cover it up. Maybe they're protected with some sort of special art?
I'm glad they're talking about this. I've
Likewise,
wondered about that for a
The rest
while.
of her outfit can't be ignored. One would think she wouldn't want to wear such ragged clothing. Yet she clearly has no inclination of buying something new. I suppose that could be taken to mean she has some sort of attachment to it. But that top is really big for her. Like it was made for a man. Maybe
Wait.
she wears that outfit in memory of someone important
What do you
to
mean
her.
big for her?
I'd better
She's
not
almost
touch it
falling
then.
out of it.
I know I may not look it, but I really am good at sewing. Maybe I should suggest mending her clothes rather than outright replacing them. On the other hand, that fabric looks like it would be hard to push a needle through. I could be in over my head. But the tougher the fight, the more I get fired up. Of course, Lord Artorias would probably scold me if he heard me talking like that.
Who'd scold you for what now?
Oh, well, I was thinking about sewing. I mean, your clothes, they're all beat up, and I thought that if I offered to mend them for you, you'd probably scold me. Wouldn't you?
You'd mend my clothes? Have they been worrying you that much?
I mean, not like constantly or anything. It just crosses my mind from time to time.
Are you good at it?
Yes. I'm told I come across as awkward sometimes, but if nothing else, I'm good with my hands.
I see. All right, if I ever need it done, I'll come to you.
Good. Just leave it to me.
Are you feeling all right? You're really sweating. The heat and the cold doesn't bother me at all, but you're a human, so you need to take care of yourself. And if you keep soaking in your own sweat, you'll catch a cold. Besides, I don't imagine it feels that great. You should keep washing and bathing on your own schedule, like however you did before falling in with us. Just let me know and I'll make it work. Because the guys aren't considerate enough to stop and ask you if you need to.
Sure. Alright. Thanks. That was a surprisingly normal thing for her to say. I probably shouldn't bother with her clothes for now. We girls have to be considerate of each other.
That was a very, very, very awkward interaction, but I liked it. It was very humanizing.
I knew this would be big. What?
Ah, we still haven't found the... whatever it is. We found everything else, though. Mini Lloyd, I love that. So, that one, there's still a few more. Let's go ahead and look at the treasures real quick. I apparently can't look at the painting. Oh, there it goes, finally.
Oh, that's a fine piece.
Painting salvaged a record on Arturia Sea. Well, it's a nice painting, I guess, but what's that thing doing up in the sky? Rokurou, you're sailing to a storm when you try and criticize a masterpiece like this. Now, here's likely an example of early reformism, a movement which sought to combine religious beliefs with hyper-surrealistic techniques. What matters is what depicted on the canvas itself, how it stirs the heart of the viewer. Well, yeah, but doesn't it bother you? I mean, like, how can something have a huge foot in the air like that? Listen, you can't let your vision be clouded by nitpicky details. Open your heart to the wonder and beauty. Man, it is open! I'm wondering what the heck is going on with the painting. I can give you but one answer. The painting should be that way, so it was painted that way. Arte's painted what needed to be painted. It's the very soul demanded it. That sky doesn't need a bird, or a sun, or an angel, or a pig. It needed this. There's your answer. It's the very essence of art. Alright. How could I win against passion like that?
Scout ship setting sail.
Okay, and we do have a couple of these interactionisms that need to occur. Mine.
So, you guys made it. Whatever happened to that sword breaker?
He's been dealt with.
What are you doing here?
After everything you said to me, I had a change of heart. I quit banditry. Thank you.
I'm glad you listened to reason. What do you plan on doing from here on out?
I'm heading to the capital. I plan on opening a restaurant for bandit cuisine.
Bandit cuisine?
Yeah. You get your hands on all sorts of food as a bandit. You gotta use what you have, and still make a tasty meal. Like a wild mushroom omelet minus the eggs. Or highwayman's stew. It's like a hunter's stew, but, you know, made by bandits.
That sounds somewhat improper, actually. But I'd still love to visit after you open.
Really? All right. I'll be an upright citizen in no time. Maybe even the kind of man you'd consider spending some time with.
I'm rooting for you.
Hey, were you actually listening to him?
Of course I was. It's wonderful he's turned over a new leaf.
Alright, there's someone else over here. Don't talk to me, thing. I'm just like, oh god.
Eisen, I thought you were supposed to be in Midgand. How did you end up here in Islegand? I thought I'd gotten used to you performing the impossible, but this time, I'm at a loss for words. We heard from the Bloodwings that the Abbey might have taken you guys out.
Not this time, but our luck won't last forever. Think of this as a dry run for when I really kick the bucket.
Aye, aye, First Mate. More importantly, are you sure it's okay to bring an exorcist aboard?
I've got my eye on her. If she does anything funny, I'll handle it.
Got it! We'll be on our guard, too.
Now, that interaction doesn't make a lot of sense in and of itself, though, does it? Because they came here because they got a crow from Eisen asking them to come pick us up. But yet they didn't know Eisen was alive? What?
Did you need something?
No, not really.
As you say.
Why aren't you training with 2 swords?
This is how I've always trained. 10,000 practice swings a day since I was a
Damn,
kid.
10,000?
I just wanted a single good swipe at Shigure. So I swung, and eventually just naturally got to this point.
That's incredible.
Not really. I need to be prepared to face Shigure at any moment. But I've been thinking I should up it to 100,000 swings.
100,000? Do you have any idea how much time that'll take?
Yeah, that would be... 10,000 is already ridiculous.
Even if you did 1 swing a second, you couldn't do that many in 1 day.
Oh? But 10 swings a second would do the trick?
Rokurou.
Even still, I know it would take more than 100,000 swings to be a match for Shigure. Not with 1 sword or with 2.
And you keep doing it, despite knowing it's pointless? That seems a little odd.
I mean, Rokurou's a little
I'm trying
odd.
to defeat an undefeatable adversary. The whole damned idea is daft, as you put it. All I can do is recognize the fact and give it my best shot.
Well, that's one way of looking at it.
The best way...
If only I could figure out how to stay up all night and still feel rested. Now there's a challenge I can't beat.
You need to go to bed. A lack of sleep will get you killed faster than a lack of practice.
You're right. I'll do that.
No, you won't. Don't lie to me. Okay, so that's why he was... I wondered why he was just randomly on this island when it didn't seem like this island had any real connection to the Shigure clan.
Hey, you there. That's one impressive sword you got.
Thank you.
Know a lot about swords?
I'm a novice swordsmith. Been at it for 20 years. Now, I'm finally able to make a blade worthy of the name.
20 years? And still just a novice?
It's a competitive world out there for a swordsmith, especially here on this island.
But I heard many swordsmiths have given up. There's less ore around nowadays, and swords don't work against the demons.
True, swords are useless against demons. Unless it's an exorcist that's using them. Kadnik's weaponry has always been prized in Midgand. The Abbey recognized our talents, and now, business is booming. All the smiths here are grateful to the Abbey. They're keeping all of us alive and fed.
Alright, so some people don't hate the Abbey. Although that's pretty much always the case, isn't it? There's always, you know, the Abbey is never a massive area of, we hate you so much, because, well, people don't hate them. Kitty. Oh, that's slightly creepy. I've never done that before, but the cat's not sleeping, his eyes are just open, he's just, like, staring with dead eyes. Are all the cats doing that? Yeah, but for some reason that was not as creepy. I think it's just I expected the cat to have its eyes closed, and then it was just looking at me, and I'm like, ah! Regardless, though, it's been 30 minutes. I will see you guys in the next one. Thank you very much for tuning in.